The following shocking footage of constables looting a home was captured by an officer who thought she'd turned her body camera off.
Okay.
Put him in my shirt. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. This shit about last night. Piss. Nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it. Oakley glasses. Hold on. Give me a second.
It was January 26, 2021, when an already terrible day got even worse for a family in Smith County, Texas. Not only were they being evicted from their home, but it would later be revealed that some of the constables enforcing the eviction were secretly removing items from the residence for themselves.
Hold on. Hold on, don't come down here.
Oh, this one right here? Yeah.
Let me see. Put him in my shirt. Hold on. Hey, Gamble. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on.
Oh, we got some cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, everything here. So.
This can go in here. You set that box right.
Yeah.
We set that on that dresser.
What's this?
A box. Hold on. Give me a second. You got this bong. What is this? Some gun.
A stinger, maybe. Go for it. Let me see. No, it's a clip.
Well, actually, it's not a clip, if we're going to get technical. It's a magazine, but technicalities seem to be the least of their concerns right now.
To a gun?
Yeah, it's a Ruger.
Okay, this is some more bullets. Yeah, sheriff's office. Some more money.
Too fat of it.
Hold on a minute.
The officers in the footage you just saw are Curtis Traylor Harris and LaQuinda Banks. Their impromptu shopping spree is interrupted by the tenant's 17-year-old daughter, who was alone at the house with a friend when the officers arrived.
Next steps is just kind of move everything out. Is that like,
Yeah,
do we need to just step out? Do we need to stay in? What is it we need to do?
They're going to move everything out. But before they leave, the locks will be changed. So get your purse.
Yep.
Like,
Just get all like personal belongings that we're gonna need right now.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Because everything is going to be right here.
Like I said, I'm sorry. She's just 17. I'm just her friend.
No.
Just
Oh, no.
kind of confused on what was going on.
It's just a procedure.
With that handled for the time being, the constables return to what's really important here: hiding their loot. Where they choose to store it is not only shocking, but incredibly bold, considering how many eyes are on them.
Hey, open your, open. I need to go in your car for a minute.
Sure.
I need to go in your car for a minute.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Let's just put something in there.
Where's that?
I got to put something in there.
It's okay.
I'm good.
What you got?
Do you put it in my pocket?
Oh.
I can leave it because
Just sit in the driver's seat. Sit in the driver's seat and take it.
okay.
It seems like the other constable almost notices that his colleague's body camera is still on. So close. But even after inspecting it, he doesn't catch on that every 5-finger discount is being recorded. Though they don't know it, this miscalculation will eventually come back to bite them.
All right.
Where's the cash at?
Oh, he got that.
Depending on the situation, officers can sometimes have legal grounds to remove items from a house during an eviction. For example, if the owner is present and there's no criminal offense being investigated, there could be grounds to remove some of the tenant's personal property from the rental. In this case, however, it seems like all they're taking are items with some monetary value. Given the context of their conversations, these actions have no legal rationale. This doesn't stop LaQuinda from unloading her entire haul into her colleague's back seat. Then she makes the bold decision to go back into the house for a second round of acquisitions. Significantly, she is still recording.
I put all that in Derek's car.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Still got cocaine.
When they can come in and start moving.
When we done.
Remember that name, Derek. The question of his involvement will become important later.
That's her purse. Look in it.
At this point, it doesn't seem as if there is any reason they have established probable cause to search the purse, nor any consent from the purse owner. It's unlikely that the landlord can consent to a search of the tenant's personal belongings. If items had been abandoned, the scenario might be different. But this is not the case here. It seems they're just continuing to rifle through the property for purposes consistent with what we've already seen.
Probably nothing to do.
Why they leave on this stuff?
Because we told him to get out. That's the little girl purse.
Oh, okay.
Y'all check these out. Oh, it's GNC. Dang. Thought I hit some pills. Empty. I went to check. It was dark. That's the pistol. Okay. There. What is it? It's a about last night. Piss. Nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it. You still in here? You found something else? Oakley glasses. Like they got everything in a good spot. Got it. What's all this? Yeah. See what's in here. Oh. Ray-Bans. Okay. What's in here? Hold on, let me put this right there. Hold on. Ray-Bans. Clean it out.
The thing is, it's possible that there could have been grounds for some of the seizures the constables made because drugs were found. However, they didn't follow any constitutional procedures, and it was obvious they weren't seizing items in the Fourth Amendment sense, but rather taking them as a predatory action. And they might have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for LaQuinda's pesky body camera. However, the constables may have stronger legal ground for removing the firearms from the property, but the issue is still complicated. The officers have a right to be on the premises as the eviction process gives them the right to enter and remove the renter and their property. Additionally, the landlord can usually consent to entry. At that point, anything found in plain sight that indicates criminal activity can be pursued legally. This could rapidly escalate to probable cause. However, proper procedure would have been to call in for a telephonic warrant, listing the items seen to be seized, along with a probable cause statement. But even if some of the items were collected legally, the constables can't leave the scene with their treasures just yet. There's still the tenant to handle.
Okay. Yeah, there's cocaine, weed.
Cocaine and weed.
So...
All right, so I don't know about any of this.
But you're the owner of the house. It's going to be all on you.
All right,
So
put it on me.
do you...
Well, it's yours. That's what we asked you.
Did you find it in my room? You went through my drawers. I know you
well, I
saw my
hadn't-
vibrator.
No.
Well, the drawers were open.
I didn't see any vibrator. We're talking about this.
We're not here.
I don't want to have to take you to jail for this.
Well,
All right.
Whose is it?
I don't know. I obviously didn't even know it was in the house.
What about the other drugs?
What other drugs?
Cocaine.
I didn't know there was cocaine in the house.
And other marijuana as well?
Yeah, it's about large quantity, like felony type quantity. So,
Of cocaine?
marijuana.
With baggage, so that means
Yeah.
somebody was actually
Distributing.
Yeah. It
distribution.
was from this house. So,
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. But put it on me. I'm the owner.
The constables convinced the tenant to move away from the residence as sirens approach.
Are they coming for me?
They just come.
they just come in for,
Okay. 'Cause I can get my driver's license out.
oh, you don't have to run. What are they
I
doing?
don't know. Well, why they running?
Because they saying it's guns and weapons. But we gotta get it AR up and stuff.
I don't know.
The constables sound understandably nervous to have another law enforcement agency pulling up, likely worried that the focus will be on them rather than the resident. But as is becoming typical for this case, all doesn't go as expected.
Hey, step back, get back, get back.
I'm trying to
talk
talk
to
to
my
my
daughter.
daughter.
Y'all get back.
Listen to me. You're being detained. You're
not
not going
being
to walk over
arrested.
there. Okay?
Y'all don't do anything. We don't know.
So
Nothing
I'm
happen to
trying
y'all.
to do this the nice way, but you're not going to walk away.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm talking to my daughter.
You're being detained.
Give me your phone so you don't break.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Turn around.
Give me your other hand.
The presence of drugs and firearms escalates the eviction to a criminal matter, meaning that detaining the renter is legal in the interest of preventing evidence destruction and access to weapons. An actual arrest would be legal too, as they are able to articulate reasonable suspicion. With this excitement taking place, the constables were likely hopeful that attention would not turn on them, and it didn't. For 10 whole months after the eviction. It was only in November of 2021 that the accidentally filmed body cam footage came back to haunt the sticky-fingered constables. As it turns out, the resident had discovered that several items were missing from the home shortly after the eviction was carried out, and filed a report in February, according to an affidavit. In addition, it's been reported that accusations led to arrests, though it's unknown exactly when these accusations surfaced. It was in October, according to the affidavit, that everything finally caught up with them. The Smith County DA's office gave Texas Rangers a USB drive that contained some rather incriminating body camera footage associated with the case, and it was all downhill from there. LaQuinda Banks, whose body cam was recording, was approached first. After being read her Miranda rights, she's confronted with the footage she took documenting the theft in progress. She's going to have to do some quick thinking if she plans to deny her guilt.
Your body cam got turned off like I was stealing stuff. You know that, right?
Yes.
You do now. When you thought you had it on and turned it off, you actually turned it on.
Yeah, I know. I saw both lights.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
No, like when I thought that you're saying when I thought that it was off, it was on.
I think you just said take that.
I said take that.
You did. Keep watching.
Thank you. Hold on.
So where did all this stuff go?
The stuff, the only thing that I saw that I wanted for myself was a pair of sunglasses and a little watch. Before we left, I put it back because I knew it was wrong.
Said y'all have returned everything to the homeowner.
They should be back there, but you didn't get any bullets. It wasn't on that paper.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to check them.
Did she get the AirPods back?
Nobody took any AirPods.
Well,
Huh?
that's what shoved in your shirt with those bullets.
AirPods?
Note that LaQuinda denies taking any AirPods, even as the footage replays her putting an AirPod box into her shirt. This doesn't exactly make for a sturdy defense.
So is this a normal, y'all just rummage through stuff and?
This was my second one. I mean, since he found dope, I mean, that's what we were told to be looking for. I mean, I've never been in one this big.
I don't understand shoving stuff in your shirt.
Oh, no.
Is that a normal course of action?
No, not supposed to do it. And that's why I had
So when did you put this stuff back?
It was, I don't know how long the video is, but it was shortly before her arrest.
Note that there's no footage of LaQuenda taking anything back into the house before the tenant was arrested. In addition, the footage doesn't appear to skip or show any indication that the camera had been turned off for a while. She would also later claim that she felt forced to participate in the theft by her colleagues and feared she would get fired if she refused to participate. We'll leave the validity of that claim up to you. At least until we reveal what the jury thought. The next constable to be questioned was Derek Holman, the owner of the car used to hide the stolen goods.
Eric, arrested.
Really?
Brenda needs to learn how to use her body cam so I can steal.
What did we steal? What did we steal?
I'll show you the big one, okay?
Sure.
Y'all went in to do that writ of possession? Y'all went in to do that writ of possession? When did that come out? She thought she got it on. Until she started, y'all started rummaging through stuff. She turned it on, actually, instead of off. So you know what I'm talking about. She unslips everything, sticks it in her pocket. She don't understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Over here a minute. Look down at her body cam. She's gonna put it in your vehicle. Instead of her standing at the door, you tell her to go inside. Y'all all work together on it. She concealed it in your vehicle with your permission and with your help.
I didn't take no.
She concealed the stolen stuff for you. You knew about it. Even when she steals stuff upstairs, she walks down the stairs and you go, you got a little fatter. Touch some stuff she had already put up. There's a time for you to go sit down.
Still don't have anything. I didn't do. Still didn't do anything.
So you letting her store all this stolen stuff in your car.
I didn't have anything to do.
Tell her to go get inside to unload. So now she's storing stolen stuff in your car. Because you tell her to.
I never anything to do with it.
Derek was likely surprised by the arrest, given that he'd already spoken to investigators several days before.
Sergeant Holman, like I talked to you earlier, we're looking at and I think on, it looks like January 26th, I believe. Y'all served a writ of possession. Y'all initially turned it over to Tyler Pickett.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
Y'all removed some stuff from the house.
which was, we just looked for any knives or firearms.
Okay.
So there's a few firearms that we found.
And I think Constable said that she thinks when she got here, she knew where the list of the stuff that y'all took and later returned to her was. Yeah, see, she's saying like there's $300, there's an iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, 4 bottles of perfume, an iPhone X. I don't believe y'all.
But it was a moving truck that she called.
That's
there.
Yeah.
To move.
That.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody take any money? An iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, Chanel perfume, iPhone X, Nike shoes, AirPods,
No, sir.
iPhone 12, MacBook. We know where the money went. That was $3,000. We know where that's at. It's seized.
Yes, sir. Not at all.
This likely struck investigators as questionable, considering that this was Derek's response when he saw LaQuenda come downstairs with a bunch of goods secreted away in her shirt.
You need to go sit down and rest a little bit?
Yeah, I need to go sit down and rest.
Yeah, go sit down and rest a little bit.
We got a little fat over there.
Yeah.
Trying to find a pocket.
Derek is also the one who checked to see if LaQuenda's body camera was off and failed to notice it wasn't. This, along with the fact that the stolen items were hidden in his car, doesn't make him look too good. However, his unwavering story that he had absolutely no involvement in the incident would fare well for him, as you're about to see. Finally, police approached Smith County Precinct 1 Constable Curtis Traylor Harris, who was the highest-ranking officer suspected to be involved in the theft.
Before we get started, you know you're under arrest, right? Yes. You don't have any guns or anything like that. Let me just...
After reading Curtis's rights, the investigators sit him down to watch the footage from LaQuenda's body cam.
You should take that back.
No, I said this.
You said take that.
Oh yeah, I said you take everything in there because they had cocaine.
Is this normally how y'all take everything?
Do you see me taking anything? Yeah.
I was gonna say, it looks like one person's on the speaker.
And I don't pay no attention to her. You see me doing my job.
Like LaQuenda, Curtis insists that everything taken from the house was returned and even makes a cursory attempt to locate the missing bullets. But as you can likely predict, they were nowhere to be found. Curtis, LaQuenda, and Derek were all accused of felony theft and official oppression, a misdemeanor. But despite the identical charges, each case was decided differently. After being found guilty, Curtis received the heftiest punishment. Perhaps because of his higher rank, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation and fined $10,000. If he violates his parole at any time, he will be required to spend 2 years in jail. He's currently appealing the oppression charge, and the case is pending. LaQuenda was also found guilty and placed on probation, although she only received 18 months. The felony theft charge against her was dropped when she pleaded guilty, and, as a result, she was only convicted of the oppression charge, which is a misdemeanor. While on the stand, LaQuenda also stated that she was embarrassed and remorseful to have taken part in the crime. Finally, Derek Holman, whose car was used to transport the stolen goods, was found not guilty on all charges when a jury decided there was reasonable doubt of his involvement. After all, there was no footage of him removing anything from the house personally. Of the 3 constables suspected, he's the only one to avoid criminal charges. However, Curtis, LaQuenda, and Derek have all since resigned from their jobs as constables.